Hello friends, in this video we are going to study alkali metal. It is part 3 of the alkali metal series. In this video we are going to see some important compounds formed by sodium which are given in the NCERT, such as sodium carbonate, sodium chloride, sodium hydrogen carbonate and the others. So let us start this video with sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate having formula Na2CO3 dot 10H2O, and it is also called washing soda. It is prepared by Solvay process, and let us see what are the preparation methods and how it is prepared. So the first step, the ammonia when reacted with water and carbon dioxide, it forms ammonium carbonate, and when ammonium carbonate is again treated with water and carbon dioxide, it forms ammonium hydrogen carbonate, and when ammonium hydrogen carbonate made to react with sodium chloride, it forms ammonium chloride and sodium hydrogen carbonate. So the sodium hydrogen carbonate forms is heated at some appropriate temperature, and from that Na2CO3, that means sodium carbonate, forms and water and CO2 releases. Here important point, NH3 can be removed by addition of CaOH2, that means calcium hydroxide, and for that the reaction is when ammonium chloride made to react with calcium hydroxide, it forms ammonia with CaCl2 and water. So here an important question arises, an important conclusion, that this method, this Solvay method cannot be extended for formation of potassium carbonate, and the reason is the solubility of sodium hydrogen carbonate is very low, whereas for for potassium hydrogen carbonate the solubility is very high, therefore it cannot be precipitated. This is the reason that potassium hydrogen carbonate cannot be prepared by this method. This question is many times asked in in board examination, and sometimes it can be asked in different ways in objective examination also. Let us see some important physical property shown by Na2CO3 sodium carbonate. It is white crystalline solid, exists as decahydrated as shown in the name. It has 10H2O. It is water soluble, as we know it is simply washing soda, so it is water soluble. And the third point, about 373 Kelvin, the monohydrate become completely monohydrous. It is not monohydrate, it is monohydrous, become completely monohydrate, become completely anhydrous. That means the water is removed from Na2CO3 dot 10H2O, and it changed to white powder which is called soda ash. So this can be easily asked in objective examination, that when sodium carbonate is treated with 373 Kelvin temperature, it changes to what? So it changes into a white powder which is nothing but soda ash. So here some important reaction which is not given in the NCERT, but important to know, that when sodium carbonate treated with it, here it is anhydrous sodium carbonate, that means it do not contain water molecules. When Na2CO3 made to react with hydrogen chloride, it forms sodium chloride and sodium hydrogen carbonate. So you can think it as preparation of sodium hydrogen carbonate or in reaction with hydrochloric acid. And the next point is, if HCl is in excess, means if we have taken the HCl in excess amount, then the reaction further take place with sodium hydrogen carbonate and HCl, and it forms sodium chloride, releases water and CO2. The next reaction is reaction with water. When sodium carbonate reacts with water, it forms sodium hydroxide and water plus CO2. So here we have completed the first compound, that is sodium carbonate, and let us move to the second compound, that is sodium chloride. So as we all know that sodium chloride is made from the made from the sea by evaporation of seawater. And the first point is the crude NaCl obtained by crystallization of brine solution. Brine solution is simply a salty solution having salt in itself, and we can think as the seawater. The second point, it contains the impurities of sodium sulfate, calcium chloride, and magnesium chloride. So these are the impurities that this brine solution contains. The next point is how to remove the calcium and magnesium chloride impurity. It can be easily, it is very good question for examination that how calcium and magnesium chloride are removed, and there are the method is the crude salt, that means the salt we get from the uh, 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 from the sea, it treated with minimum amount of water and filtered, then it is saturated to HCl gas. This is the whole method, that when we got the crude salt, we make to react it minimum amount of water and then filter it, and then it is saturated with HCl gas. Then let us see what happens. The next methods are, the next step is the crystals of pure NaCl. The crystal of pure NaCl separate out, and the soluble MgCl2 and CaCl2 remain in the solution. That means the crystals of NaCl2 are not very soluble, so that it can be easily taken out from the solution. The third compound is sodium hydroxide or NaOH. It is also called caustic soda. The preparation method is, it is prepared by electrolysis of castor canal cell. The brine solution is electrolyzed using mercury cathode and a carbon anode. That means when brine solution is treated with any electrolyte cell having mercury as cathode and carbon as anode. As we all know that at anode oxidation take place and cathode reduction takes place. So here is the reaction, that when at cathode sodium plus ion get electron on the mercury cathode, it changes into sodium amalgam, and when at anode the chloride ion converted into Cl2 and releases an electron. The sodium amalgam, when reacted with water, it forms sodium hydroxide, 2Hg, and H2 gas removed. The second method to prepare NaOH is, as we see in the previous page, that Na2CO3. It is different from that. Na2CO3, when react with calcium hydroxide, it forms NaOH, sodium hydroxide, and prepared and also form calcium carbonate. The second point or second reaction is when sodium hydroxide react with carbonic acid H2CO3, it forms sodium carbonate and releases water. The reaction with halogen, the reaction of NaOH with halogen, when cold and dilute halogen is used, NaOH plus X2 give NaX plus H2O. Here X is chlorine, bromine, and iodine. And when X is equal to F, that means halogen is fluorine. In that case, NaOH react with 2F2. This is balance reaction and form NaF plus OF2. So here OF2 is forming extra and water form. The second point is when hot and concentrated halogen is used, NaOH plus X2 give NaX, means sodium halide, and NaXCO3 is formed. Here X is chlorine, bromine, and iodine. And when X is equal to F, fluorine, then NaOH plus F2 form NaF plus F2 plus H2. This reaction are not given in the NCERT, but important to know because it can be asked in examination. And the last example, the last compound is sodium hydrogen carbonate NaHCO3. It is also called baking soda. When the preparation method is, when sodium carbonate is react with water and CO2, it forms 2 NaHCO3, that means sodium hydrogen carbonate. The physical properties are It is a white crystalline powder. It is less soluble in water. It is mild antiseptic for skin infection, and it is used in fire extinguisher. So these are the important compounds found by sodium, which are given in the NCERT. So I have covered the all the compound, and in upcoming videos we will be discussing about alkaline earth metal. So if you like the video, do subscribe, like it, and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.